let's talk about the 7 secrets to scaling a SaaS startup. Secret or step number 1 is to get product market fit. Find a customer with a problem, build a software application, solve the darn problem, right? Pretty straightforward. The best metric to use to evaluate product market fit at this stage is Net Promoter Score. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. It's a formula that measures customers' happiness, basically. And that's a good measure for figuring out if your product actually works and are they happy. So that's secret number 1, get initial product market fit. Secret and step number 2 is to get product market fit at the price point you need to charge in order to have enough financial resources to invest in sales and marketing. If you create a product, it works, and you give it to a customer for free and they're really happy, that's a good start, right? Now, if you give them a product to use and it solves the problem and you charge them $100 or $1,000 a month and they're still really happy, that's very different. So you got to get product market fit at the price point needed to generate enough profit margin to invest in customer acquisition. That's the key. Secret number 3 is to go get a sale, right? You got a product that works. It works at the right price point. Go get a sale. Don't care how you do it. Just get it done, right? That's usually an easy milestone. Step number 4 is to teach someone other than you or the founding team how to get a sale. That's a very tough milestone to achieve, and it's the number 1 reason SaaS companies do not scale beyond roughly 3, 4, 5 million in annual recurring revenue, or ARR. Here's why. When you are a founder or a member of the founding team or an early employee geared in sales, you've absorbed so much knowledge. You might have a personal reputation in the industry. You might know people, right? So if I'm a founder and I'm doing sales, I can pull in favors. I can get meetings that a regular salesperson could not, and I can go get deals done. Now, that doesn't scale. So in order to scale, you got to be able to hire a sales force and have multiple salespeople over time that can replicate some kind of standardized sales process or sales motion. So a key milestone in secret number 4 is teach someone else how to sell and get a deal through some standardized sales methodology that you have to figure out. That's a critical and key step in scaling. Step number 5, once you are able to teach other people how to sell and it's effective, you got to know your numbers, right? And by numbers, I mean your financial numbers, specifically unit economics. How much does it cost to get a customer acquisition cost? How many months do they stay? What's your average price point per month or per year? What is the lifetime value of a customer relative to the customer acquisition cost? Those numbers determine whether you can scale financially and make money or scale and lose money, right? And you only want to scale if you're going to make more money in the end. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So you got to know your numbers really, really well, particularly around LTV, lifetime value versus customer acquisition cost. Secret number 6 is you got to improve your numbers, specifically your unit economics. It's extremely rare that a brand new startup gets a product, nails product market fit, and the unit economics of sales and marketing, getting a customer and having them stay for a long, long time works on the first try. Like, it never happens, right? So you start with, in secret number 5, you know your numbers, you know where you are, then you go work to improve them. So there are many different levers you can pull or decisions you can make to improve your unit economics. And again, unit economics is the cost to acquire a customer versus their lifetime value over time. Okay? So here are some examples of things you might do at this stage. You might narrow your focus from many different types of customers to zero in on one particular subtype of customer that tends to be really, really thrilled with your product offering, tends to spend more money per month or per year, tends to stay longer in terms of lifetime value, right? You can improve your unit economics by shifting the focus towards an ideal customer profile, and you often should, right? You might play around with raising prices, right, to get the price point up, especially if they're really happy and you double the price and they still don't leave. That's very advantageous to figure that out. So sort of in this stage, you're trying to figure out this combination of decisions from the ideal customer profile, the pricing strategy, the pricing levels, packaging, lead generation channels. Do you sell direct? Do you sell through partners? Which combination gives you a very attractive set of unit economics where you can maybe acquire a customer for, say, $1,000 and they bring in $5,000 in revenue over time. Or you acquire them for $10,000 and they bring in $60,000 in revenue over the lifetime value of that particular customer. That's what you really want to optimize for at this stage. The seventh step and seventh secret then is to scale. And by scale, I mean adding an increase in the sales and marketing budget. So if you know acquiring a customer costs you $1,000 and you make $5,000 over time, you want to put in more $1,000 bills, so to speak, into the sales and marketing machine or standardized process that you created earlier, right? And one of the earlier steps, and make more customers that produce $5,000 in lifetime value. Or to acquire a customer for $10,000 and get $50,000, $60,000 in lifetime value out of them, whatever might be appropriate for your particular business. So those are the 7 secrets to scaling a SaaS startup. These are important steps and they need to be done in this specific order. Otherwise, it doesn't work. If you just add a lot of money to sales and marketing, but you haven't figured out the other earlier steps, you're just wasting money, right? So these steps are in a particular order for a reason, and I encourage you to follow them and follow them in the steps in the order outlined. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, let me know. Like the video, tell your friends, and there's much more like videos like this in my channel, and I encourage you to go look there.